Hi, this is Christine Schmidt, and welcome to the Vision High School Sports Beat.
The Vision High School Sports Beat is brought to you by the 9 locally owned Vision Automotive Group dealerships from Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, Ford, Kia, and Nissan, with locations in Webster, Henrietta, Greece, Penfield, Fairport, and Canandaigua. Online at visionauto.com. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for this week's edition of the Vision Automotive Group's High School Sports Beat. I'm Bill Pucko. Each week at this time, we take a comprehensive look at Section 5 sports in Monroe County. We begin with our honor roll of high school teams. Our top 3 for the week. At number 3 is East High Baseball. The Orientals claimed the RCAC championship with a 4-3 win over Monroe in the league tournament final. The game-winning run came home on a bases-loaded hit by pitch. At number 2, School of the Arts Softball. Undefeated this year, 17-0. Soda beat defending champion Wilson in the RCAC tournament final 8-6. Katie Muir was the MVP. And at number 1, Soda, again, this time girls track. The Silverhawks didn't just win the City League title, they demolished the field, doubling up the point total of runner-up Wilson. Rachel Raposa was a triple winner. She claimed the 1,500, the 3,000, and the 2,000-meter steeplechase. Which brings us to Rush Henrietta High School for the Monroe County League Track and Field Championships, where they walk in rhythm in its most obscure event. In the outdoor track season, the race walk is little more than a footnote. There was event number 23 at the Monroe County Championships, the mixed 1,500-meter race walk. 4 entrants, 3 girls and a boy, 3 of the 4 from Penfield.
Race walkers have to be, if they're good, they need to be great athletes. And in fact, I think I told you earlier, we had a boy race walker a while ago who won the indoor race walk sectionals and then won the 1,600 outdoor in the run. You know, so you've got to be good at both things. And so some of them, because it's not a scoring event, they gravitate towards different events outdoors, and so they don't spend that much time with it.
During indoor, we're very popular, and we have a lot of walkers that do it, not specifically from Penfield, but from other schools and stuff like that.
So it's a point of emphasis then of the, it's not so much that there's not interest, it's just a point of emphasis outdoors that it doesn't have.
Yeah, outdoors we don't count because other teams count it unfair that, you know, they don't have race walkers, so why should they have an event that they can't count in? So, but I mean, we've never stopped other people from having race walkers, so it's not like, you know, only, you know, some teams can have race walkers and others can't. It's just they don't want race walkers, so they don't want it as an event.
Race walking is all about form, and there are 4 officials on the track to make sure that you get it right.
You always have to have one leg on the ground, and your knee has to be straight when you plant it on the ground. So
it's a little unnatural. Does it take a lot of getting used to?
Yeah, it'll take weeks and months to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it comes pretty natural.
The sport of race walking has a long history. It was an Olympic event as far back as 1904 as part of the decathlon. It is considerably longer at international events, with 12.5 and 31-mile race walks. Russians tend to dominate. Here, Melissa Tylock dominated. The Penfield Junior claimed the county crown going away. Batavia's Taylor Mitchell was second. The points don't count toward the county crown, which Penfield lost on the girls' side to Rush Henrietta by a mere 13 points. But they will at sectionals, where they could make a real difference. And that's just fine with Melissa.
I'm going to be doing it next year, and I'm going to be doing it in college. My main priority when I go to college is if they provide me with race walking, because if they don't, I probably won't be going there.
When we return, it is back to the County Track and Field Championships for the shot put.
Hi, I'm Sarah Bothner, and you're watching the Vision High School Sports Beat.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us on the Vision Automotive Group's High School Sports Beat. I'm Bill Pucko. Time now for our honor roll of high school athletes. At number 3 is Emily Howardchuk of Churchill Chilide Girls Lacrosse, who, in addition to having the hardest name to spell in the section, single-handedly destroyed Hilton this week. In 2 games, the regular season final and the first-round tournament game, Emily scored 9 goals and assisted on 2 others for the Saints. At number 2, Jack Giannini of Pittsford Sutherland, who claimed the Section 5 golf championship. Jack birdied the last 3 holes he played at Ridgemont to beat Victor's Christian Chapman by a single stroke. A 15-foot putt clinched it. And at number 1, Andre Hunter of Charlotte, who was the MVP of the City League Track and Field Championships on the boys' side. Andre won the 100, the 200, and the 400. McQuaid won the team title by just 11 points over Edison. Which brings us back to Rush Henrietta High School for the mighty might of the shot put. There are a lot of big guys putting the shot. A lot, but not all. This is Bam Akinini, all 5'7", 192 pounds of him. Akinini doesn't compete in the shot put, he dominates it.
Well, in middle school, I started doing shot just because I was bigger than everyone. But now, since I'm shorter than everyone takes me as like, oh, he can't throw a bar or anything. But it's really important to me because I want to show like short kids like me can go out there and beat the big boys.
Bam is powerfully built, but the shot isn't all about strength.
The stronger you are, the more powerful and the quicker you are, the easier it is. But at the same point, if your technique is not where it needs to be, it's not going to go very far. So you're better off having better technique. Not always being the strongest guy doesn't always win necessarily.
Akinini cleared 60 feet indoors last winter while winning the Section 5 championship and finishing 9th in the state. Outdoors, he routinely outthrows his competition by 5 feet. Bam won the county crown with a throw of 53 feet, 3/4 inches.
53 feet, 3/4 of an inch.
Well, right now I'm not where I want to be, but then, as the season progresses, I'll work more with my coach. It'll start to come out. I want to at least reach 60 by the end of this season, so we'll see.
Victor's Christian Johnson was second. Later on, Johnson claimed the county discus championship with a toss of 141 feet 9 inches. Next year, he'll win both events.
Shot circle is like only 7 feet, and the discus circle is about like 9, so it's a little bit tighter in the shot circle, and I have to try to keep it more controlled. In the discus, though, I have more room to explode.
Now, are you satisfied with that trade? I mean, you beat Bam at the discus, he beats you at the shot.
I'll take it.
But back to Bam. His likely collegiate destination is the University at Albany, where he'll both throw the shot and run the football, because that's where Akinini made a real name for himself last fall. He rushed for 1,386 yards and scored 25 touchdowns for the Warriors, who were 6-2 and seeded second into sectionals, but were tripped up by Hilton in the first round. Schrader got caught looking ahead, ending Bam's football career prematurely.
Everyone was cocky. We got big-headed, and we were so determined we were going to be Aquinas. Everyone had their dreams and everything, but it didn't work out like we thought it would. So that was a big upset.
His family relocated to Webster when Akinini was a junior. Football in upstate New York was somewhat a culture shock for the Houston, Texas transplant.
Well, over there, everyone's expendable. If you mess up once over there, you get replaced. While over here, the coaches give you chances. So, for example, my first game, I was really nervous. I dropped every single pass, every single punt, everything ever thrown to me. And then the coach said, I know your talents and everything, and we'll just keep you here because I know you're better than that.
But the atmosphere from the Houston home of Friday Night Lights was legendary.
In Houston, we have stadiums and everything. There's crowds of 15,000, and it's crazy. It's like you're almost in college almost. While over here, it's more town-like. It's not bad. I like it.
Do you miss the 15,000?
I do. I'm not going to lie. I do miss looking up at the crowd and looking at everyone. It gives you that spark to go on and do better and perform better.
Up next, Kim Burnson from the Break Room on WCMF joins us with our Vision Making the Grade nominee, and later on it is back to Rush Henrietta for the pole vault.
Hi, I'm Margot Hetzke, and you're watching the Vision High School Sports Beat. the Vision Automotive High School Sports Beat. I'm Kim Burnson. Making the Grade is brought to you by the 9 locally owned Vision Automotive Group dealerships, proud to be Rochester's #1 selling automotive group. This week we head out to Churchville, where Justin Ferraraccio is making the grade. Justin is a senior and 4-year varsity lacrosse player at Churchville Chili High School. As a captain and long stick middie, he earned his team's defensive MVP award and capped off his lacrosse career with an all Section 5 honorable mention for his work on the field. His dedication also carries over into the summer, where he played for the Blaze organization's travel lacrosse team throughout high school, winning numerous tournaments, including an exciting shootout down in Maryland. In the classroom, he maintains his status as an honor roll student and gives his free time to help others, including animals. Justin is a regular volunteer with the Scottsville Animal Shelter, helping walk, play, and take care of pets in need of homes. He is also locally involved with FoodLink, sorting and distributing food throughout his community. Justin will attend Roberts Wesleyan College next fall on a lacrosse scholarship and plans to study international business. Nominated for his presence on the field as well as in his community, Justin Ferraraccio is making the grade. If you have an idea for our Making the Grade segment, a team or individuals making contributions off the playing field, you can contact us at info@classywolf.com. I'm Kim Burnson, and here's Bill with a look at our Section 5 calendar.
It is championship week in Section 5, the biggest week in the spring sports calendar. Start off Tuesday with 3 championship boys lacrosse games played at Webster Schrader High School Class B. It's at 3:45, C at 5:15, and the Class A contest is at 7:30. The girls likewise have a championship triple header at Eastridge on Wednesday with the B at 3, Class A at 5, and the C at 7. Thursday brings the softball championship games. Classes A1 and A2 will be played at MCC at times to be determined. The Class AA championship will be decided at SUNY Brockport. That game is on Friday. Friday also features one of the great track meets of the year. Eastridge, a very busy facility this spring, hosts the state qualifiers. That's the best of our best. And those are the events that you should consider taking in on championship week. Up next, the rock stars of the field events. It is back to our age for the Monroe County Championships with the pole vault event. It's our Salino and Barnes All Sports High School Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Elise Manzi.
Hi, I'm Raina Mandera.
And you're watching Vision's High School Sports Beat.
The Vision High School Sports Beat is brought to you by Salino and Barnes. Car accident? Don't wait. Call 888-8888. Call Salino and Barnes today. Welcome back to the Vision Automotive Group's High School Sports Beat. I'm Bill Pucko. This portion of the Sports Beat is brought to you by Salino and Barnes, your personal injury attorneys. These guys are just different. They compete like crazy, yet they pull for each other. The vaulters at the Monroe County Championships, front and center in our Salino and Barnes All Sports High School Game of the Week.
19 and 1/2.
There's just something special about the pole vault. Not only because the event lasts longer than any other event at track meet, but for the high, literally and figuratively, that it produces.
The faster you get, the more nervous you get, but if you have a great takeoff, it feels amazing. There's no other feeling like it.
The epicenter of pole vaulting in Section 5 is Warsaw in Wyoming County. The top 5 vaulters in Monroe County belong to WPVP, Warsaw Pole Vault Playground. Even at the Monroe County Championships, school colors mean little. Everyone pulls for everybody else, and you have to think your way through it.
If you feel good, you have to train your body, train your mind to ignore everything but you, the pole, and the bar. If you control yourself, you control the game.
But it's physically demanding too.
It is. It requires a lot of strength, a lot of agility, a lot of endurance, but if you aren't mentally prepared for it, you're out of luck.
The Section 5 record of the pole vault is held by Fairport's Andrew Park, set 11 years ago at 16 feet 2 inches. No one in this field is in that class. Canandaigua's Kevin Palmisano is trying to succeed a former Brave, Sam Harding, as county champion of this event. He and Olympia's Nick Faber have each cleared 14 feet. Faber, however, after going through warm-ups, withdrew with a groin pull. Injuries, in fact, claimed 3 of the top 5 seeds, leaving Palmisano and Pittsford Sutherland senior Timo Kraft to compete for top honors.
I was pretty fast, and pretty strong upper body, so I thought I might be able to do it, and I just tried it out.
And it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Start of the season, you break everything down, you go back to the basics, and you just rebuild again, and then you get to your peak of the season at the end.
That's interesting because when I looked at your history, again, it was like 14-1, I think it was last year, that you don't start from 14-1 and build towards 15. You break it all down again.
Yeah, you break it all down, and then the better you get, the faster you build. So that's the whole build the base, and then you go up from there like a pyramid.
There were 31 entrants, but the best of them waited until the field thinned to 11 feet 6 inches. There were 9 vaulters still competing at 12 feet, 7 at 12.6, including Greece Olympia sophomore Terry Taylor.
It feels good because it's my first time doing outdoor, and this is my 3rd year vaulting. I did 2 years at indoor this year and last year, and then this is my 1st year outdoor. I did baseball up until now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of glad you made the switch.
Yeah, definitely. After a day-to-day, how could you not?
Taylor scored a personal best by clearing 12.6, barely, to finish 3rd.
At first, I thought I cleared it, and then I came down and I saw my pole coming back at the bar. I was expecting it to knock it off, and then when it didn't, I don't know, it felt great.
Really? Is that one of your top athletic achievements?
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
While Taylor caught a break clearing 12.6, Kraft was unlucky on his first attempt at 13 feet. Timo finished 2nd.
I felt pretty good. Would have liked to go a little bit higher, but I got 2nd place, so I can't complain.
What's annoying is that first jump at that height. Yeah. You had it cleared and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I don't even know what I hit with it. Like maybe on the way off. I'm not really sure what happened.
Kraft's exit left Jess Palmisano, whose winning vault was all of 13 feet 10 inches.
The 13-10 jump, I did everything I was supposed to. I was fast, I was tall, and I worked the pole like I was supposed to, and I got good clearance.
And it looks like you stay suspended in the air because you've got time to turn and throw the pole away, which is something I don't see anybody else do.
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of keeping pressure on the pole, which means keeping the pole bent. If the pole stays bent, when you get to the top of your vault, it'll throw you, which makes it look like that. So that's why we basically bend the pole so it throws you up.
As the only vaulter left, Palmisano had his choice of height. Foregoing a crack at 14 feet or for his personal best at 14.1, Palmisano instead took 3 unsuccessful shots at his school records at 14.8.
I won. I made the state standard. Why not go big, So, yeah, it was awesome.
We want to thank our SportsBeat sponsorship partners, Ross Salino and Stephen Barnes, your personal injury attorneys, and the 9 dealerships of the Vision Automotive Group. They make the SportsBeat possible.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.